Is this the week that BYU finally goes down? It's a weekly tradition here on Locked On College Football where we talk about whether this is the week BYU will lose. That's Drake Toll, Locked On Big 12, to join me. And Drake, by the way, this is a sub-field goal point spread for a UCF team hosting BYU. It was an emotional game. It doesn't have a lot of buildup, but it ended up being a very emotional game for BYU. Long trip on the road. Oklahoma State just went bonkers on the ground. UCF can run the football. Like, what's your upset meter here for the Golden Knights over the Cougars?
10%? Don't you dare. Don't you dare bring those emotions into my analytics fight. If you look at the numbers, Spencer, we go by, BYU's traveling across the country, and maybe their guys are kind of like, we almost lost. We were kind of scared about that. And UCF has momentum because they almost won. No. BYU 35, UCF 21. Final score prediction from me, because guess what? That's what the analytics say. When you have a UCF team who defensively is 75th in the nation against the pass, that's not very good, Spencer. And 110th defensively on third and fourth down. Also, not good.
No, it's not good. Give me the Knights in an upset pick. Everyone knows
the vibes to an analytics fight.
I am bringing the vibes. And BYU fans know what I'm talking about here. The Knights find a way to get it done, 27-24. They win at home, and Gus Malzahn reminds everyone that he is a good coach. Let's go to the rest of the Big 12. You know what? Just because it's so much fun, we're doing Baylor next, because Baylor is hosting Oklahoma State in the bottom dweller battle of the Big 12 this week. And
they let a Make-A-Wish kid do the promo of the game. And no matter how bad the promo was, they had to do it.
Yeah. So here's, for those watching on YouTube, this is the stripe out that Baylor has organized. This photo, courtesy of Baylor Athletics. Look at this stripe out.
I don't know what's happening.
Why does it go 2 gold, 3 green?
Every third section is obviously green. Every second section is gold. Oh, you're in an even number? You're green. Actually, maybe gold. But also, if you're on the second level, you're definitely green. Except if you're in the
that's my favorite part. My favorite part is the gold stripe that is on the bottom section with a section stacked right on top of it at the second level, and that one's green. Who organized this? Who did this?
It's like where the students are supposed to be, and they're like, you know what? The students probably won't get it. Just let them wear what they want to wear. Just don't even worry about it. I don't know how you, like, I've seen people do it. Like, okay, your section's green, your section's gold. Odds and evens, baby. Nope, not this time. Oh, what section are you? Who cares? Bring both shirts.
Bring both. That's the email message they should send out to everyone. Like Kurt Signetti texting everyone on Indiana's campus, "We need you here for this game." Baylor's AD should text everyone and say, "Bring a green and gold shirt and coordinate with everyone else in your section to figure out what color you're going to be, because we don't know." But there will be a real football game here, all joking aside. Though I care more about what the stripe out's going to look like than the actual football. I'll take Oklahoma State to go into Waco and get a win, 31-20.
I don't know why you would ever pick that. I, being the Baylor alum, have picked against Baylor every week of the season, but I'm riding the Bears this week.
How'd that go for you last week, huh?
Texas Tech got a blowout in Lubbock. Analytically, Oklahoma State's defense is worse than they were last year. I love that they were like, you know what? Bringing the whole defense back. They were bad last year. They're going to be bad again.
I made that point in the offseason, and I don't think it resonated with a lot of people, but everyone's like, well, Oklahoma State's got their same team back from last year. I'm like, they weren't good last year. Well, this is not a good thing. So, yeah, I'll take Oklahoma State to win. Sure, why the heck not? On to games that actually matter. Cincinnati travels to Boulder to play Colorado. Going to talk about this one later in the week here on the show as well. But, Drake, people who don't like Colorado, I'm so sorry to break it to them. This is at least a respectable, solid football team. They have won 2 road games by more than 20 points, or 17 points, by a lot of points. Colorado wins 34-24.
Yeah, this is a horses in the stable kind of game. Cincinnati puts up a really good fight, but Colorado has a much better team. And Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn Jr. had another week to get a little more healthy. Colorado's the better team. They moved to 4-1 in Big 12 play after beating Cincinnati 38-31. Call it high scoring.
That is high scoring indeed. Utah is a complete and utter mess. They don't have an offensive coordinator who started the season because Andy Ludwig is no more. They don't have a quarterback. They're traveling to Houston.
Surely you mean Utah State, right? Not Utah, the winners of the Big 12 who are undefeated?
Yeah. Look, do I have to pick a team, Utah and Houston? Do I have to actually stake my professional credibility on one of these teams winning a football game? Because I really don't want to. In
a game where everyone loses, specifically the fans and those who have to watch, I think Utah ekes one out, 2-0. In a battle between no offenses, Donovan Smith craps the football out of his butt into the end zone, falls on it, and that is how Utah wins. 2-0.
All right, I'm taking Utah. I'm also going a sicko score. Watch this. 9-6.
Flip it.
9-6. 9-6.
Home team 6, away team 9. Just wanted to.
I wasn't going to say it. All right, Kansas State is hosting Kansas, and the Jayhawks have unfortunately regressed towards being the Jayhawks. I actually feel like they could catch Kansas State off guard and cover here. I also feel more likely that Kansas State wins big. Give me Kansas State. Watch this. 48-10.
Kansas State 38-21. I don't think the offensive momentum that Kansas gained is completely gone, but Kansas State is so much better than Houston, and their offense is legit. Kansas defense has regressed a bit. I'm going to go big time with the Wildcats, who cover 10.
I'm not disappointed in either of these next two teams. They're just about what I expected them to be before the year. West Virginia, Neil Brown, hot seat rumors. Arizona, not going great under Brent Brennan. It's in Tucson. Sure, give me Arizona, I guess. I guess 24-20, I guess.
Yeah, the old fire the coach bowl. Brent Brennan's been there for 7 games, and Arizona fans like, we're done. That's it. No more. Get them off. Give me West Virginia.
Turn off the lights. They're too bright.
Get those lights off. West Virginia wins this one 28-24 over Arizona in a game where neither team really wants to win, but someone has to by rule of law.
I know, by rule of law, and I think we should look into changing that particular law. On a rare occasion where I will defend European soccer, Houston and Utah and Arizona, West Virginia should just end in draws. No one should win those football games. And lastly, to round out our Big 12 picks this week, Texas Tech goes to TCU. Now, Texas Tech is on thin ice to make the Big 12 championship game. They can still do it after their loss to Baylor. That was a major setback. I think Joey McGuire's team bounces back here against a TCU team that I do not trust. You went on the road and beat Isaac Wilson. You didn't really beat Utah. You scored 13 points. Not overly impressed. I know Utah's defense is good, but TCU's been a disappointing team for me. I think Texas Tech bounces back in this spot. Boy, they have to figure out the defensive side of the football because goodness gracious, almost a 60-burger to Baylor at home. Texas Tech wins 42-35.
Yeah, Josh Hoover throws for 300 yards in this game, no doubt. TCU puts up 35 points. I think Texas Tech scores in the 38-42 range. TCU's defense, 79th against the rush, 88th against the pass. That is, not good. Texas Tech wins this game because of their explosive offense that still exists. TCU loses because TCU's not good.
Yeah, they're just...
Brock Osweiler said on ESPN that they might make the Big 12 championship game. TCU, he said that.
You know what? I can't blame anyone for making a preseason Big 12 championship game pick because I believe the teams I picked to make the title game in conference play are
This was this week. This was this week. He said that. And I was like, Brock,
okay.
Some things just don't need
I can blame him for that. That's I don't know what.
Hey, but you and I, big Kansas and Utah guys. Yeah. Roll you.
Us and Joel Klatt. Boy, do we look sharp. I have to put up one more time for our YouTube audience of the greatest stripe out that is going to exist.
Or don't. I
just, why are there 4 sections in a row behind one end zone that are green? Who has planned this? We need to get to the bottom of it.
Unless it's every second section. Who knows?
It's like trying to figure out which days or which months have 31 days.
And the press box wears black. That's the best part. That's the press box at the bottom. Everyone, it's a funeral up there.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how it feels for Dave Aranda's tenure. It is winding down. It is definitely winding down. So is our time with Drake Toll, Locked On Big 12. And look at that, it's done. Thanks, Drake.
Okay.
You're welcome. ACC.
Did you say you're welcome to yourself?
No, to you.